Hey Ranger Nation, welcome back to another video. And I've had this for a while and I saw it and I needed it. I've picked up the blue one, Lion Senki. I needed this one to kind of go with it. I was going to get them all if they released them, mainly there, but finding him was quite hard. So I don't know if I'm going to do it. I just really like the suits. And I haven't watched all of Saber, but I really do like this. But before we begin, if you want to hit that like button, hit subscribe, leave a comment, turn notifications on, and also why not check out the merchandise on the channel? It's more phenomenal. But yeah, let's look at this. I really like the design. I love what we've got here. I love the window display. Kamen Rider Saber Brave Dragon. You've got him there. You've got him on the back. You've also got just then there. At the top is the same, and at the bottom is just basically the web number. But yeah, let's open up this bad boy and have a look inside. So opening up, if I get the name of everything wrong, let me know down below in the comments, the name of characters and stuff, as well as weapons. But we see that we've got Kamen Rider Saber right there. We've got his multiple hands and his main weapon as well. I generally thought that you'd get a second one, so you can put into there. Like, I'm pretty much sure that he's able to put another one in there, but we'll find out as we move along. There's nothing at the back. There's just there. What you also get is this. I think this is kind of cool. So you get the lightning one. I kind of really wanted this one. And then you've got obviously the two figures there as well. And you get some other things too. But let's continue. And here he is. I absolutely love the design. I think it's one of the nicest Kamen Rider designs out there. And I just love the way that he is displayed. Now, if I had a better display area, I think I'd have him on display all the time. But just looking at him, the colors, just the kind of flame, the orange and red, as well as I love the visor. I think there's something about this Kamen Rider, and I really do want to watch the series. I think I started watching a few episodes and I stopped, but I just love the way that he is. I love the visor. I think the helmet's my favorite. I think that if I was to cosplay as a Kamen Rider, this would definitely be the one. Now, there is like a little bits of kind of defect that I have seen, but to be fair, I don't really kind of care. I thought that popped up then. I always think that the dragon reminds me very much of a Digimon, but we can see the yellow in the eye there. The mouth, the hand's meant to be the flame. I just love this like blacks and the reds and the whites and the oranges. It works really, really well when it comes to the suit. And it kind of reminds me a tiny bit of Force A or Force. Like, it just reminds me of that. This figure looks absolutely beautiful. Looking down here at his arms, like, I love the attention to detail. Just here, like the flames, like the multi-layered works really, really well. Like, the cape here is a little bit kind of loose, but I feel like it's still connected. I love the morpher. Like, I'm sure that you can take I'm sure you could probably take that off. Yeah, you can. So you wanted to remove this. Now, I'm very surprised he doesn't come with like another blade, because that would have been perfect to have in there. But I'm guessing maybe he doesn't actually have it, when fighting or something like that. But I generally kind of thought you would have got one. It's a bit weird, but I love the detail even on here. Just look there. Just, you can see that they really kind of go to town. You got some extra stuff right there. I just love it. I think this is absolutely awesome. Looking down at his legs, I really do like the reds and the white. I think it's a really nice mixture of colors. I feel like it blends so well into it that this is the figures that we should be getting all the time for like even Power Rangers. I just think this looks good. I really do want to collect all the Kamen Riders for Kamen Rider Saber, because I know there's quite a few. I think I started looking at a few, but again, like, some of them are quite hard. But I think I will actually try and collect every single one that I can. So even looking here is kind of like whatever this is meant to be. But there's the kind of grays that look like one of the old like gel pens, like, kind of silver all mixed together. And then the red, I think it looks really kind of cool. Even when we move it. Now, these are the joints I haven't seen for a while, because I don't normally review a lot of like Figuarts anymore. So I'm sure I probably didn't like them, but we'll see. I just think they look okay. It would be nice to have, like, say, another one of this on this side, so it kind of covers it up, because I feel like that works 10 times better than kind of most. But yeah, just in general, like the blacks, the reds, the kind of greys, all work perfectly in this. And then see if we can move that across, so you can see it just there as well. Oh, this is such a really, really nice figure. Moving to the back, again, we can see that there is the dragon. We've got his eye there. We've got the kind of like spine thing just there. Black and red kind of mixing together. And even like I love the flame on his like arm there. I think that looks really nice. It's a really nice touch. You've also got a kind of belt buckle and even the detail that they've put in there. And I'm guessing some extra stuff like weapons and swords and all that in that jazz. So I think this looks really nice. So we just kind of look here at the helmet. You know, you've also got the blade at the top. Now I'm very wary if you don't have any stands that if this fell off, you wouldn't want that to break. And that is quite sharp. So just be careful that you don't poke your eye out or anything like that. But even the detail, like, that is beautiful. It looks really, really nice for what they've done. Definitely a perfect figure so far. So let's look at the articulation. It's been a very long time since we've done Figuarts, so I'm wondering what it is. So the shoe doesn't really go all the way back, but I love the fact I always forget that they really articulate the shoe. So there's not much to kind of do that. Just like that. I love the fact that they articulate the toe. Like even that, oh, that's so smooth. Like that is one thing I absolutely love, is the fact that they know how to like get the joints working. Like that is very smooth compared to what we've had recently. Legs move around, legs move around. I think it says that you can move them down in the instructions, but I'm not going to because I don't want to. Oh, look at that! Like that's a proper posing figure. Like there's the amount of stuff that they work in this. I'm so glad that they make Figuarts. It makes me really want to collect the Kamen Riders ones. So hands go around, arms. Even that like kind of pops out. Oh, that's so cool. Well, it doesn't, but it sure does. It sure looks like it does. Even when you move the hand up, the dragon head moves. Oh, that's so cool. Let's move that around, just like that. Oh, it's so cool. And then obviously the arm moves in, and just the detail. Like I'm sure that I'm not going to, but I'm sure you could do it. No, you can't really maximize it a lot, so don't try that. We don't want you to break the figure because this is a beautiful figure. And then we've got the head. I wouldn't turn it all the way around in case you're like, oh, I mean, you can do, but just be really careful. I don't particularly like doing that sort of thing, but head nods like that. Oh, such a cool figure. Damn. Looking at the accessories. Now, the main thing is you only get the sword and you get assortment of hands. So we're not going to try all the hands, but I will show you. But I really kind of like that. The sword, I thought that you could take that part out and that might be something, or you could pull the handle out and it reveals like the smaller sword so it can go in there. But yeah, the accessories that you can see even here with the red going, like the circuitry on the sword, the tip, like even just there you have just there, like the amount of crazy detail. I completely forget what Figuarts are like. And as I say, I don't normally collect a lot of them, but I'm kind of glad I collected the Saber ones, or I might do. The book, if we can just get that, as my camera instantly just doesn't like that. You can see there is some detail right there. Just there, even there on the smallest part there. You don't normally get this with a lot of figures, but it would have been cool to have like say a picture or something like that that kind of goes into it. Now let's show you the hands. Hopefully they don't all fall out. But I always say that when you have different hands for each one, you can definitely pose it, and they take a lot more time to get like one of those cooler shots. But you do get a really nice assortment of different hands. One thing is I kind of wish they did this, but this is literally right there is one. Let's say a hand guard or something. Now you have to take this off so you can place it onto these ones. So they give you them that way. Now I kind of wish they had multiple ones so you didn't have to do this. I think that's probably one drawback that I would say. But yeah, if you wanted to just basically move that to that one, and also it's on the same thing as with the black hands as well. And there we go. There is my review of Kamen Rider Saber, Brave Dragon, and I've got to admit, This is by far one of the nicest figure arts that I actually have. And I really do like it. I love the color. I love the way that he can pose. His accessories, like, they're just enough. And for that, I think the price, I can't remember how much I paid for him, but I really think he's worth that price. And I really want to have like a display of having all of them, because I think that this design is absolutely perfect. I feel like when you move the joints, they feel fluid. They don't feel stiff. They actually feel like they've taken their time. And for the amount of price that you pay for these figures, I think it's highly worth it. Well, for this one as well as Blue Lion. And hopefully I'll try and collect all of them over time, because I do like this and I hope the rest of them do come out. But yeah, I absolutely love this figure. Even if I stopped at just those two, even if I got the Thunder one, that'd be fine, the yellow one, I'd be okay with it. But if I just stopped at just having these two, I think I'd be absolutely ecstatic and happy with what they are. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there. What are your thoughts? Do you have this figure? What did you think about Kamen Rider Saber? Let me know down below in the comments. And if you like this sort of content and you want to see more, hit the like button. And if you also want me to review more of the Kamen Rider Saber figures, or any of the Kamen Rider figures that I can, let me know, because I kind of really do. But yeah, let me know down below in the comments. While you're down there, hit the like button, hit subscribe, as well as that cheeky notification bell to be notified when more videos drop. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.
チャンネルをサポートしてくれてありがとうございます。チャンネル登録、高評価お願いします。以下のリンクから商品を入手することができます。